What's going on? What's going on? 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I coming in loud and clear? Am I coming in loud and clear? Welcome to the Dirty Falcon podcast. Yeah, we did another pop up show, another pop up live, not pre planned per se. What it do, my boy? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's going on, my boy? Yes, yes, it is. Man, look. You seen that defense last night. That's all I want to say. You seen that defense. I hadn't even gave him a soliloquy speech yet, as Ryan was saying the bird cage. But man, bro, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about for real, for real. Cause man, first off, I want to say welcome to the people coming into the chat. I appreciate you all at all times. But man, we got to get into it. Cause that game I watched last night, I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew we were gonna have to run the ball yesterday. I knew we weren't gonna really get the pass like that because of Brian Flores style defense. I knew we weren't gonna get the throw like that. He was gonna lock that back end down. He was gonna force us to beat him with the run, which is stupid, but it was really about the only plan. See, what a lot of y'all don't understand is teams are going to force us to beat them other ways because they see that boy arm. They see Michael Penix's arm. So they're going to try to force us to beat them different ways. And they don't really understand that we can. So when I look at what I saw last night from this defense, man, I just got to be honest with you. Man, we finally got a defense. I was in tears last night. I couldn't even yell and scream. I was just over there just crying like, boy, we finally got a defense. We finally got oh man, it's so beautiful, man. It just make you woo-saw for a moment and just think about it like and there will be no Terry Slender. And I know I keep saying this, but there will be no Terry slander. We not taking no Terry slander. I don't want to hear nothing about Terry. Keep Terry name out your mouth. Keep Terry name out your mouth. Cause Terry been wanting to go defense, but he had to do what Arthur Smith wanted to do with that offense. But Terry been wanting to go defense, and I believe that, and I still believe that true in my heart. But man, after really just watching that defense last night, I can honestly say we got a defense. That's how the fuck you handle business. And I'm just gonna say it plain. I ain't monetized none of that. I ain't worried about that right now. What we finna talk about is this defense. Who else wanna fuck with Hollywood Court? That famous line from one of from the group Outcast. I can't think of what song it's on. I think it's on Sporty Odie Dopalicious. Yeah, Spody Odie Dopalicious. I think that's the song it's on when he said, "Who else now? Who else want to fuck with Hollywood Court?" So, man, looking at that shit, man, it's just a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's just we haven't seen a defense like that in a long time. I can promise you we ain't seen a defense like that. I know I haven't. I don't care what nobody else say. I ain't seen the defense like that. Not with the Atlanta Falcons. Now I seen the defense like that with other teams, but not with us. So it's just crazy that what we saw last night is just a sprinkle of what could come. Just a sprinkle. Because a lot of people doubted Jalen Walker at edge. Not really doubt it, but they don't feel like Atlanta's using him right. That's what I'll say. Delete doubt it. But they don't think the Falcons are using him right when they don't understand it. They just want him to master one thing. Once he master one thing, it's really basically master this while you learn the playbook, just in case we got to move off Caden Ellis next year. You know what it is. They grooming the linebacker of the future, bro. He finna be so hybrid, it's gonna blow your mind. But right now, he gonna focus on that edge. Because if you put him there now, it'll take snaps away from. It could take snaps away from someone else, or depending on how they want to work they snap run. That's what I say. No, for real, bro. I haven't seen a defense like this, not in Atlanta. I've seen it everywhere else. Because if this was any other defense we had, bro, we'd have lost that game yesterday. I promise you we'd have lost that game. We'd have been sitting here looking silly then we'd have been talking about the offense even worse. We didn't have it. We ain't never had this type, man. All our rookies got off, bro. I haven't even got there yet. I would put titles up, but I don't even know how to do all that yet. We just gone. Oh man, bro, I'm so glad Koo went out there. Ooh, see, that's why I said I'm not really knocking Raheem yet, because I see growth. Last year he stuck with Koo. This year he like, oh nah, we can't let nobody derail this bus. We can't let nobody derail this bus. Period. And I totally understand it, and I respect it. He still may not be people's favorite people, but one thing about it, he got too many people. For one, what people don't understand, bro, it's not just Raheem's job on the line right now. Even though I wouldn't put Raheem and Terry together on the firing bus, because it's not Terry's fault if Raheem don't know how to cook with the players. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people, because if Raheem go, more than likely Zach Robinson gone, more than likely Jeff Ulbrich gone, more than likely the O-line coach gone, all them coaches gone, bro. Nate Ali might be gone, and who wants that? Everybody job on the line. And that's why Raheem said, you know what, cool, fuck you, we got to keep it pushing. You don't even need to fly with the team, because we're going to go and get you off the books. We're going to move you around, because we need other players right now anyway. If we can move Koo, just say if we could move Koo for a little practice squad, O lineman or something. You know what I'm saying? A D lineman, someone, I take a practice squad person for him right now. That's just me. We can get them off. Somebody will want them. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, we rolling with old boy. We know old boy only kicks from 55 in, then that's how you keep it. 55 in. You don't try now. Every now and then he may have to do something miraculous. But for the most part, if you keep all his kicks 55 in, we good, boy. Because if that was cool yesterday, bro, he'd have missed at least 2 of those kicks. I ain't gonna say he'd have missed all of them, but cool to miss by 2 of them kicks, bro. I just feel it. I felt it the other night. You know what I'm saying? That last game, I felt he was gonna miss that last one. I almost knew he was gonna miss it. And that's what make it. That's why I said I respect Raheem Morris a little bit more now. Because what you did, that shows me growth as a coach. And the way he been utilizing the penalty markers for himself and everything, regardless of what you want to say. And you may not like Raheem, but his coaching style has changed, and I see the difference. He was almost impeccable last week. You're not gonna give me credit because you don't like him right now. You want to see mode. You still mad about last season. That's really what it is. I know what it is because I'm still mad about last season. But in the same token, you have to move on. So At this point, everybody's job on the line, bro. Everybody's. So you don't think Ulbrich in his ill? Like, look, bro, gonna get rid of Cool. You don't think Zach Robinson in his ill? Like, look, you know our offense struggling right now. So yo, you need to go on and go on and we need a saving grace. You know what I'm saying? You think Terry ain't in his ill? Look, I'm already on it. That how Terry looking at it, boy. I'm already on it. Man carried 21 carries in the building. That's right. Yeah, man, look, that's what I was just talking about. That's why I said I respect Raheem, right? I respect Raheem a lot more now. Because when they got off Cool, that showed me, because if he'd have kept Cool, that regardless how much you like him, you cannot keep him. You have to move off Cool and keep the season going. We can't let nothing derail this season. We got a real defense, man. I was so proud. That's why I said I couldn't even scream last night and enjoy, because I was crying, because we got a real defense. Like, we got dogs on our team. That was going to be my next point. Anytime we play rookie quarterbacks, we make them look like Joe Montana in the past. For the past, at least, I know 5 to 7 years, we've been making rookie quarterbacks look like Joe Montana. Last night, we made a rookie quarterback look like a rookie quarterback, period. That's all we did. We made a rookie quarterback look like a rookie quarterback, and that's what I wanted to see from my defense. We got dogs. We got dogs. And that's why I said ain't no more Terry slander, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about Terry. Nothing about Terry, period. Period. Terry Fontenot name should not be in your mouth at this point. Terry Fontenot name should not be in your mouth, because Terry been wanting to go defense. I keep telling y'all Terry been wanting to go defense, but Arthur Smith, I'm not mad he got Bijan and Drake and Kyle Pitts and all of the offensive weapons, because we see what they can do. Yeah, Raheem say, but see, I'm going to be honest. You got to give him at least 3 years. You gave Arthur Smith 3 years. And he wasn't even this far along, because he would not go get a quarterback. So I got to give Raheem 3 years. No matter, yeah, he going to piss me off sometimes. I understand that. But for the most part, Raheem has showed me stuff this year as growth as a person and a coach. Because last year he kept Cool. He kept Cool last year. He knew Cool was done last year. I promise you he knew. Ain't no way you a coach and you don't know that Cool was done. Oh, man, all day. Yes, it was a plus. That was a plus. That's why I said I'm not really mad at Arthur Smith, because I get what he was doing, but at the same time, none of that shit. But I also ain't mad at him, because every quarterback that we wanted that he skipped over, that we had the availability to get, look how they turned out. So I'm not really mad at him. Maybe he saw third rounder and first rounders like Desmond Ritter, so he was like, ain't no sense in getting them, because they third rounders just going as first rounders, because ain't none of them really successful. Show me one. I'm gonna be honest, Kerry. I sort of knew that was gonna be like that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Brian Flores, I seen what type of game he was playing. He didn't even want short intermediate routes. If we were gonna beat him, we were gonna have to run the ball. Chicago would have beat them last week if they'd have kept running the ball at the halftime. They wanted to get pretty, So the red zone. I think what the real issue is in the red zone is he knew how Brian Flores was coaching. He was coaching to the point that he's gonna blitz and he's gonna keep it in quarters around the outside, keep everybody covered up. And he knew that. But the blitz was gonna come so fast that you're not gonna get time to set like Even Penix looked like a rookie last night. I'm just gonna be honest, but I like my rookie. You know what I'm saying? My rookie still was poised in the pocket. I seen a little couple times he was agitated and irritated. The pressure was getting to him just a little bit. But that's what Brian. I knew we were gonna have to beat them running the ball. I knew we weren't gonna get to pass it because he's not gonna have time to pass it because that defense gonna be on his ass. I knew that's how he was gonna go. He blitzed 55% last week in 2 quarters. In the second half, he blitzed 55%. He didn't even blitz in the first quarter. In this quarter, I'm gonna be honest, like I was telling bro, teams are gonna start see what you gotta understand is you gotta understand the type of quarterback we got, first of all. Brian Flores know that boy can float the ball. So we not finna let you just have your way on that field like that. You gonna have to beat us another way. Even though the other way running the ball, we already knew we could beat you that way, which is silly. But I I feel them. I'd rather have you run the ball and try to stop you versus letting you. I'd rather throw the ball and try to stop the run versus stopping the run and letting you throw the ball. Because we see I promise you, they see he better than JJ McCartney. I promise you they saw that. That's why he played the style defense he played last night. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew that game was gonna be ground and pound. It's gonna be some games where you just gonna have to run the ball and kick field goals, and the defense gonna have to do what they did last night. Then it's gonna be some games where the defense, may not be all the way together, and the offense got to do it. So I sort of because last weekend the offense did it. So it's like tit for tat. But I'm gonna be honest, I can't wait to that Panthers game. I really can't wait to that Panthers game. Uncle Steve, what going on, Uncle Steve? Man, nothing, man, up here. I know you are. Because I'm on one too. We really got a defense. We really got a defense. And I was just up here saying that, see, what a lot of people don't realize, I'm glad we got a defense because, see, teams know Michael Penix got an arm. So the best way to shut the arm down is to not let you throw and make you beat us with the run or with another style of beating us. We're not finna let you whoop us with Kyle Pitts and Drake London and Darnell Mooney. That's just how teams feel because they already don't like the fact that our defense came out the way. See, last night on Sunday Night Football, I'm gonna be honest with everybody on this chat. Boy, we put the NFL on notice last night. Say what you want, boy. We put the NFL on notice last night. Boy, they thought they were getting them 2018 Falcons. They thought they were getting last year Jimmy Lake Falcons, where we play 10 yards out the ball and a lot of quarterback to do what he want to do out there. That's what they thought because they didn't have no film. Now they didn't have film. But now, as of last night, but we put the league on notice. I'm telling you, we put the league on notice. The league is definitely on notice. Nobody in the NFL has had every single last one of their rookies mash it up like that. If you really want to be honest about it, nobody in the NFL has had all of their rookies start off like that after 2 games. Show me a team. Show me a team where all they rookies showed out after their second time playing. Show me a team. I sit here and wait for you to tell me a team in the NFL. The Falcons did something last night. We put the NFL on notice. See, y'all don't really understand the depth of that game. We put the NFL on notice that even if our offense stall, fuck nigga, we got this. Everybody thought they were coming to see them 2018 Falcons last night. Boy, they saw the 2025 birds, 2025 and beyond, like my boy GA Texas boy be saying. They saw it last night. We put the NFL on notice last night. NFL didn't even like it. I watched a lot of the interviews, a lot of the news and media commentary. A lot of the media commentary was simply like, "Oh, that was just a gut wrenching game." Nah, you seen the way Atlanta came out there and whooped that ass. Y'all thought Minnesota was on one. No, Atlanta on one. I'm telling y'all, we put the NFL on notice last night, and no one even recognizing that. The NFL has been put on notice about the Atlanta Falcon defense. Yes, they have. After last night, you come in here with these rookies thinking that we finna be that pushover team that we used to be. No, we not. Not at all. That's why I said the title of this is Who Else Wanna Fuck with Hollywood Cole? Let go. And one thing you fail to realize is once the offense get to clicking for real, y'all got to remember Zach Robinson struggled like 2 or 3 games before we just really took off. Honestly, Zach Robinson struggled 2 or 3 games last year before we took off. If this defense playing like this, our defense put the NFL on notice last night. We did something that showed me show me a NFL team that all they rookies went off in the same night, the way our rookies did. All of our draft picks. Of course, except for Jack Niels because he on IR. Out of your Falcon mind in the building. What's going on, brethren? What's going on? Yeah, I'm sitting here, nothing much. I'm just sitting here waiting for someone to tell me an NFL team who all they rookies showed out in one night with those type of numbers. All of their rookie draft class in one night after 2 NFL starts. The Falcons achieved something last night. The Falcons just put the NFL on notice. I'm telling you. Man, let me tell you something. After last night game, people up sleep at night. It's coaches. It's Uncle Steve. We put teams on notice last night. We are not the 2018 Falcons. You come in here playing with your rookie quarterbacks, they will not be looking like Joe Montana. We shut your run game down on the way to the quarterback. We shut your run game down on the way to the quarterback. So you gonna have to. I don't know what you gonna do. We put you on notice last night, Uncle Steve. I'm dead serious. Like, Uncle Steve. Show me an NFL team who all they rookies went off in the exact same night, not on different nights, in the exact same game, in the exact same night. They don't notice. Oh, it's offensive coordinators up. Like they made it raise their eyebrow. Like, look. Hey, boy, we may have to scout that Falcon defense, but we just talking about we finna go up against the Falcon defense for real. And I know that that's what a lot of OCs are thinking after last night, because they thought it would just finna be some soft game. I promise you, they thought Atlanta defense was gonna be soft. I know they did. They thought we had that same defense. They thought because Baker got off that he was going to get off. No, sir. Baker is way more shifty than you. And as much as I don't like Baker Mayfield because they quarterback, not even a personal thing, it's just you they quarterback, so I don't like you. But other than that, you, J.J. McCartney, you are no Baker Mayfield, sir. You have to prove yourself. At least Baker proved himself. So, yeah, you thought you was going to run like Baker. Nah, we shut all that down. We let you know what coming. And we told you we were coming. Jesse Bates, see, that's how I know that you're on notice. We put the NFL on notice. Jesse Bates told you exactly what the fuck our defense was finna do, and we did it. Exactly that. We did exactly what Jesse Bates said we were gonna do. We were gonna put Billy Bowman in that box and let him wreak havoc on y'all. And that's exactly what Billy Bowman did last night. Then told you we got Jefferson. Y'all gotta understand. You know why the leagues don't know this? Jesse Bates told you exactly. That's why I had to repeat this. Jesse Bates told you exactly what the defense was finna do. We're gonna put Billy Bowman in the box and let him wreak havoc on you. We gonna put AJ Terrell on Justin Jefferson, lock him down, sir. And Mike Hughes' assignment was the other one. Can't even think of his name. Don't care. A dub is a dub. And we locked that shit the fuck down. Per my caption. Now, who else wanna fuck with Hollywood Cole? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just really that deep. It's just really that deep. You know why? Because, like I said again, we just put the NFL on notice Sunday night with this last game about our defense. The Falcons did something no other NFL team has done. All of their rookie draft class got off in the same game after two starts. Not 4 or 5, not 6 or 7, not 8 or 9, not even the 10th game. They second game, every single rookie we had went off except for the one on IR. And he may have went off if he was out there. We don't know. By their second game. Literally their second game. So that's what made me have to do this live. Once I seen the post on Instagram. I wish I knew how to share it and all of that. But right now I'm just gonna talk because I don't know how to do that and I ain't got time to fuck with it right now. But yeah. Man, that was just amazing. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I just came to talk about defense today. I don't really have much to say about the offense because I already knew it was gonna take a couple games. It did last year. It took them about 3 games last year before we just started going off. We just went on a run. We went on a tear. I think it was that Philly game. After that Philly game, I think that was like the second or third game. After that Philly game, we took off. Everybody cornerbacks not like. And Minnesota's secondary, and see that's why I said they had to lock the back down with their safeties because he know Minnesota's secondary suspect. For real. He knows it. So he like, I gotta make you beat me another way. We'll give you a couple of dink and dunks. We ain't finna let you just fly that ball all down the field like we know you can do. See, you gotta understand, people recognize our quarterback. I'm telling you, and I knew this was coming. They know his arm for real. So defensive coordinators now, they scared of that boy arm. I'm telling y'all. We really putting the league on notice that these ain't them same Falcons. Then our quarterback, even though, I don't condone violence, but even though our quarterback showing you what he made of at training camp, at these scrimmages and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they know Atlanta got attitude now. Then we got them dogs over there, man. We got dogs on defense, man. Boy, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I say this with all the love in the world. Boy, that boy Divine Diablo, he turned into a whole different person on that field. I seen it in his eyes. When they did the pan to his eyes, I said that boy in a whole different mode. That boy's a monster on that field, boy. When you see him on interviews, he be more, you know, he don't seem like he turn on like that. But that boy, man, mentally, hey, Nate Ollie got them boys in the dark place. I'm telling you, when they be on that field, they in the dark place. And James Pierce was the one who started it and crunk it up with that sack. When James Pierce crunk it up, oh man, it was up. Then Billy Bowman crunk it up. Then Jalen Walker crunk it up. Then at the end, Xavier Watts crunk it up. What? Let go. Lock them down, Sonny. This really, really resembling a year that we don't like to talk about much, but I'm gonna be honest. If that nigga Zach Robinson get this offense right after about the third or fourth game, I say this. Going into the Bills, going to when we play the Commanders and the Bills, yeah, you need to have this together. After Carolina, this need to be together because we got to play the Commanders, then we got to play the Bills. So after the next game with Carolina, y'all, you need to go on and open up that playbook in Carolina and get saucy. Yes, you do. Zach Robinson, I'm talking to you. Because, boy, when we play Washington and when we play Buffalo, we can't be conservative like that with our offense. We cannot be conservative like that with our offense. Not at all. Period. You can't still have the training wheels on the quarterback and the playbook. That's what's really going on, y'all. He still got the training wheels on the quarterback and the playbook. He was getting our quarterback killed yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's what did piss me off a little bit. He was getting our quarterback killed with some of them play calls. And it wasn't even Elijah Wilkerson they was getting off on. It was Jake Matthews. If you really want to talk about it, they were getting off on Jake Matthews. Boy, after that second half, they realized they weren't getting no. The first half, they tried the rookie lineman. They realized they weren't getting nowhere with him. He was standing tall, but they switched sides. The one that was guarding Wilkerson went and guarded Matthews. And boy, they started eating. So it wasn't even his blind side. That's why I told you the pistol, it don't matter which side. Both sides can be a blind side if the play crashed the wrong way. Or if you better yet, or if the defense crashed the right way. But man, when I tell you, I really, really, really enjoyed watching that game last night. Like I said, to the point that I couldn't even yell and scream and hoop and holler because I was over there crying on the couch, shedding tears. Boy, we really got a defense. And I'm just watching them. Leonard Floyd, Dorless, Root, everybody in on the action. Everybody in on the action. K. Nellis, Xavier White, Billy Bowman, boy, let me tell you something. I was unfamiliar with Billy Bowman and who he was in Billy Bowman game because I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch. I think it's Oklahoma. I don't watch him. You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, low key the best signing we was able to acquire as a rookie in the draft. And I'm gonna tell you why. And it's not because I don't like Xavier Watts. And to me, he is, besides Nick Emery, he was the top. Him and Malachi Starr. That to me, they were the top three safeties. But it's still a little bit easier to find a safety for his position than the nickel. It's hard to find a safety that can play that nickel like Billy Bowman, boy. Billy Bowman rolled over on the interception. It's hard to play that nickel like Billy Bowman. That's why I said Billy Bowman sneakily was a very, very, very great key rookie signing and rookie pick because it's so hard to play. It's harder to play the nickel than to play the free in the box. What's going on, Winston? Nothing much, just in here. Man, we ain't doing shit, just in here talking sparking football, cause I'm really just talking, like I said, I'm really just talking about the defense. I talk about the offense a little bit, but I'm mainly here for the defense from what I saw last night. Um, man, when I tell you that Billy Bowman, I'm gonna say it one more time, Billy Bowman was sneakily one of the best signings as a rookie and picks as a rookie that they can do, because it's way harder to play the nickel than to play the free and the strong. It's way harder. A lot of safeties can't play that nickel like Billy Bowman playing that nickel right now. That boy playing that nickel. I can't lie. And that's why I said our defense just put the NFL on notice last night. Show me, Winston. I got a question for you, Winston. Show me an NFL team where all the rookies got off in their second game on the same night. Just show me one NFL team. All they draft picks got off in their second game in one night. Not on different nights, not on different days, all in game two. Show me one. That's how I know we put the NFL on notice last night. Boy, this ain't the same. This ain't them 2018 Falcons. Any other Falcon defense we had within the last 5 years would have lost this game. I know they would have. We finally got dogs out there. And that's just real. And that's why I said Jesse Bates tweeted and told you exactly what we was going to do and let Billy Bowman sit in that box. AJ Terrell assignments is Justin Jefferson, and Hughes' assignment is the other guy. And what the fuck did we do? We locked all that shit down. The run, the pass, the scramble. We locked all that shit down. That's why, again, the caption is, who else want to fuck with Hollywood Coach? Man, that's what I'm saying, Winston. We really put that. That's my point about putting the NFL on notice last night, because no other team has done that. And I watched the media. The media didn't like what happened last night. They thought they were coming to get the soft shit cover. See, they thought we were finna run that soft cover shell. I'm telling you exactly what these teams thinking. They thinking that the soft cover shell is exactly what we finna run, because that's what we ran last year. Brick is just here to make the soft cover shell work. No, sir. We attack front. No, sir. We multiple. We back to that Nielsen. I ain't gonna cap. I liked Nielsen. You know why? Because Nielsen understood what type of defense he had. He didn't try to make the defense fit the scheme. He made the scheme fit the defense. That's why we went in that 4-3 hybrid. And that's why I'm saying we put the NFL on notice last night. And then better not. And they saw it. If our offense had a click last night, oh man, that game gonna get real ugly. Wednesday, you talking about 42-6? I promise you. I promise you, Wednesday. If they would have, that offense would have clicked just a little bit. Boy, that'd have been. You talking about at least? That's why I said at least 35. I know at least 35, but I'm here to say 42. But we just had too many opportunities that we just couldn't capitalize on. Because when we get to the red zone, we start running the ball and we start trying to pass the ball, and that be the goddamn problem. Just run the motherfucking ball up the middle and max protect shit and score every motherfucking touchdown and quit playing. You know what I'm saying? The hard ones anyway, because I already knew we weren't going to be able to pass on them yesterday. That's what I kept telling people. You're not going to be able to pass on the Brian Flores defense. Especially they not finna let Pitt see. as I said earlier, a lot of teams are not finna let us whoop them with Penix's arm, bro. They seen his arm. They saw it. Nah, we rather make you figure out how to beat us another way. We can't let you beat us by just letting Penix feel he can throw this ball anywhere he want to. Cause that's exactly how they feel. Like, oh, Penix think he can throw that ball anywhere he want to on us. Boy, we ain't going. Make them earn that shit. They figure Bijan and Algier get tired. No, sir. Them not the type running backs we got over here. We got horses over here. That's what I'm saying, Winston. But if you remember last year, you don't remember last year, who saved us the first 5 games? For real, if you really want to be honest about it, who saved us them first 5 games? Because who picked Jalen Hurts off at the end of the Philly game to seal the deal? See, that's what I'm saying. So since they don't play in preseason, I already know it took Zach Robinson like almost 3-4 games before he just really got right. Now, one thing I will say, we mad at Zach Robinson right now, but let's not forget that once he did open that motherfucker up, he opened it up. We can't say he didn't. Once he opened that playbook up, after I guess he got the training wheels on for himself. I don't know what he. That's what I'm saying. That was like game 5 or 6. That's what I'm saying. The first 5 games, the defense won for us, and then after that, the defense just collapsed. You know what I'm saying? But for that, we just couldn't stop nobody after week 5. But at first, we was the hottest thing. That's why I said the offense didn't really show up about game 5 or game 6. The defense saved us the first 4 or 5 games. I know for a fact. Because it definitely saved us with Pittsburgh, because the only thing Pittsburgh beat us by was field goals. They didn't score on us at all. But now it's like what Dean P it's like what Dean Pease used to say all the time. After so much, it's only so much scheming you can do. At some point, talent and mental have to kick in. It's only so much scheming I can do. Sometimes you just gotta beat your man. Sometimes you just gotta man up. And we played man a lot of the game. If you really saw it, we played man a whole lot. Yeah, and after the offense showed up after the Bucks, boy, we went on a tear. We went on a good tear. But now that's why I said I sort of understand why Zach got the training wheels on. It's also for his play calling too. It got to be. Cause he Bijan happy right now. But I'm glad he did decide to run the ball. For real, for real. I'm glad he stuck with the run, because that's where Chicago fucked up at. Chicago fucked up because they stopped running the ball after halftime. They wanted to show Caleb Williams could throw the ball. If they'd stuck with the run, they'd have beat Minnesota. Because JJ didn't turn on to the 4th quarter. And that's just real. See, the difference between them and us is we gonna stay on you the whole game. We ain't finna give you no leeway. We ain't getting in that soft cold shell. We got in it a couple times, but I'm just glad the whole game won that. We played attack style front. I can see that attack style defense. Yes, I've been screaming this, bro. We got ball hawks. Let them boys go hunt. If you let them, it never was the players. It was the coaches. You got all your players playing 10 yards off the ball, even your D-line playing off ball. They're not even playing on ball. They playing off ball because they send back. Instead of making shit happen, they reactionary. They just reacting off whatever the offense do. Nah, we ain't got time for that. Oh yeah, the run game got to improve first though. That's why I wasn't really mad at this game because I know it's gonna be some games that you literally have to just run the ball. There's certain teams that just not gonna let him air it out like that because they know he can. Now, if they didn't think he could air it out, they wouldn't be sent back there like that. Because if you noticed, Brian Flores' defense last night was to keep everything in front of them and make you beat me with something else besides Michael Penix's arm. That's really what it was, but I don't know why you did that because we got running backs for real. We not playing with you. We not Chicago. We got Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, bro. What are you talking about? Like, you should have been a little bit better prep for that because they ran all over y'all ass, honestly. And I knew that's what we could do because I knew that's where Chicago fucked up at when they stopped. Chicago was killing Minnesota at first with that run. The defense couldn't do nothing with it. But that's why I said we put the NFL on notice last night, and I love that shit. The NFL on notice. Let them keep hating. Let them keep down. Boy, they did it 2016. Boy, cause that game should have easily been 30 points, bro. I really say 40 because we missed so many opportunities. And then we had, penalties and fumbles. So that's why I said, man, I love what I seen last night. And that's why I said right now, with what happened last night, teams are not finna play us the same that they would have played us had we not showed out last night. I'm gonna be honest. I'm telling y'all now, these teams are really gonna prepare for us now. I'm telling you. But I love the fact that when it came down to it, my DC can get exotic with your DC with these blitzes. He ain't the only one. I'm fucking with Jeff Ulbrich. I've been fucking with him. But one thing I remember, Jeff Ulbrich was the reason our linebackers was playing out. Our linebackers were playing out their mind that Super Bowl year. He the one that took Deion Jones and made Deion Jones a star. He the one that took Devondre Campbell and made Devondre Campbell. He the one that was fucking with the linebackers inside and outside. That's why they played the way they played. And that's just real. And that's why I said the way that the defense played last night let me know they played for their coach last night. He even said one of them said it in one of their interviews. The offensive line went to their coach and the defensive line went to their coach, said it's all on them. Don't change nothing up. That last game was on us. So they want to show that they can run the ball. And that's what they did. So when you look at it, things are really coming together. It's just the offense is coming along like last year, and the defense is already ready to play. So, because to be truthfully honest, the offense actually saved us last week. It wasn't the defense that saved us. It was the offense that saved us last week with Michael Penix deciding to run and getting out the pocket and doing stuff that we know he can do that he don't like to do. So they 1-for-1 right now because the defense because the offense ain't showed me nothing. Not this game. He got to stop being so predictable, but I do know that they want to run the ball down their throats, and that's exactly what they did. And every game, Michael Penny's not going to have 300, 400 yards. So I already understand that. So I ain't tripping. But back to our defense. Boy, our defense showed their ass last night. Our defense really showed their ass. And I'm to let you know, well, I'm proud of our defense. Because, like I said earlier in this live, oh, yeah, I've seen other defenses do stuff like that, but never ours. I ain't seen ours do no shit like that in a long time, boy. Damn near D block, if you want to be honest. Where everybody just getting off. Everybody getting off. And maybe the Super Bowl year. Super Bowl year, I think we just had an all right defense. This defense here, I believe, could take us to the dance. I'm going to just be honest and win it. Because you have, see, the difference between this defense and 2016's defense as far as young players, we had young players, right? And they were good young players, don't get me wrong. That was, the Deion Jones era, all of that. But the difference between those players and these players is we have championship bona fide players on from this draft right here. Mostly all of them were captains of their team. Mostly all of them played different positions besides the position they play now. But you went and got championship players. You didn't just go get some anybody's. You went and got players that's tasted wins, that know what it feels like to win the championship for the college in the Benz, that know what it feels like to win tough games. You went and got dogs. You went and got people who went to school in the SEC. I hate to say it like that, but that's just truly what it is. You went and got you some SEC dogs. And I ain't just speaking on just Georgia, but you went and got you some dogs, and you went and recruited you some dogs from other teams. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. And because I'm going to end my live on this person right here. That Divine Diablo. Sorry, sir, I was not familiar with you. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, but I'm gonna end, and just with that, I had a call come in. So with that, I'm gonna end my live and these last couple of minutes talking about that Divine Diablo. Bro, I was not familiar with your game. I just wasn't. I wasn't familiar with it. Didn't even really know who you was. But boy, you, sir, have really impressed me more than anybody. Just because I didn't even know who you was at all, like literally. And that's no knock to him, but I'm not a Las Vegas Raider fan. I'm an Atlanta Falcon fan. So on my last note, I got to talk about that Divine Diablo. That boy just, he a beast on that field. He is a beast on that field. He is a beast out there with Caden Ellis. Boy, it may be over with for Troy Anderson. I really would like to keep Troy, but Troy can't stay healthy because I know with a Troy Anderson, a Divine Diablo, and a Caden Ellis, bro, that's a nice rotation. You know what I'm saying? But I know Troy Anderson can't stay healthy. So Divine Diablo may have gotten his job. I'm just gonna be honest. It may be Troy and Koo out the door. I'm just being real. I hate to say it like that, but that boy is not playing back there. That linebacker right there, Divine Diablo, he not playing at all. Coverage are in the box. And that's the difference. You got a coverage and in the box linebacker. And on that note, it's coming up on the hour, so I'm gonna end this live. Appreciate everybody who came through to chop it up with me for a minute. And like the caption say, now who else wanna fuck with Hollywood Coach?